Good morning, everybody. It's Body Bag Swag with another weekly update. And do we have some update patch notes for you guys right now? February 7th, 2024, Raven has released the Season 2 patch notes. All right, let's get into it. So if you notice here right now, we have the seasonal roadmap, what we're going into. All right, we know that Rank Resurgence is coming out. We know Fortune's Keep is coming back. We know they're they're introducing 4 new weapons. We're getting some new skins, crazy battle pass. The Black Cell season pass looks crazy good. I think it's going to be a really great event. There's a lot of hype right now for and I really hope it leads up to it. And we've got some crazy quality of life changes, a bunch of weapon nerfs and buffs, and we should see the meta changing here soon. So real quick, we're gonna have a few events going on in Warzone. Horde Hunt, Year of the Dragon, that's going to be the Chinese New Year event. Cryptid Boot Camp, Walking Dead live event, Vortex again, so this is going to be the second Vortex event, and we're going to get that Dune 2 seasonal event for the movie that's releasing in March, and I'm excited to see that movie. So check it out. First, we got the Season 2 Battle Pass, so you can see it. Who's in it? Rick Grimes. So yes, Rick Grimes is going to be a skin in the Season 2 Battle Pass. PC updates, obviously Nvidia is coming out with a lot of the new cards. You're doing updates. Check your Nvidia driver to see if there's any updates as well. All right, cool. We're getting Fortune's Keep. We know we're getting 10 POIs, but we know that there's interactable items, right? So one, there's going to be 3 bridges over the map that can all be controlled. So if you want to, from coming over to you, you can set that up, and just adds a little bit more of a strategic play to it. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to see how it goes. Of course, we're still getting the 11 major POIs, not 10, sorry, apologize. That's 11 POIs, and a lot of those have changed visually. Warzone Rank Resurgence, we're getting Warzone Resurgence. Just what you need to know, there's a prioritization of kills, all right? Resurgence is intended to be a high kill, fast paced environment. There are penalties for redeploying, so be mindful. The more you redeploy, more points you're going to lose. You can lose more points than your redeployment fee. So if there's a SR50 redeployment fee, you can't lose more than the redeployment fee, no matter how many times it happens. But the cool part is they a level 55 player level requirement. And what that says to me is, even though I think it's a little low, right? It's players who have played the game and bought the game. If they're cheating, they're probably low level, all right? But I'm not going to assume here, so just be mindful. You got to be level 55 to play. There's going to be 17 squads and 51 people. First Circle 2 is going to be loadout, Circle 3 fire sale, and Circle 4 restock, and that's going to be the same every game. Spawn protection has been reduced by 2.5 seconds. Snipers will not one-shot. And they've removed a lot of weapons, so there are restrictions: riot shields, launchers, those shotguns, dragon breath rounds, high explosive rounds, to make things all thermals. To there's reduce the amount of advantage, okay, and more strategic player. Perks: no more bird's eye, no comms vest. All right. There's 8 skill divisions, as we already know: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, and then of course top 250. Okay, breakdown. SR kills and assists. Players gain SR over the course of each match. Every time they get a kill or assist, boom, you're gonna get it. All right, so play as a team. All right, to reward high stake kills, SR increases, of course, after every circle. So as the squad survive, it's not circle based, it's squad based, right? So depending on amount of squads left, that's how much your SR is going to increase by. And of course, you have final placement SR from top 12 all the way to first place. Death fees is what I talked about earlier. All right, so depending in your rank or in your division, right, it's going to be different amounts of negative SR per death, right? Starting with silver all the way to iridescent, from -2 all the way down to -7. So just be mindful as you go into those new divisions what your SR death penalty is going to be. Also, same for deployment fee. There's an X amount of SR that's penalized for deployment fee. And that goes from free at bronze to, 110 to negative 200 and 280 and iridescent in top 250s. Okay, remember at the end of every season, skills set back, so it's going to restart again depending on wherever you're at, and that's open across the board. There's going to be a top 250 leaderboard. That's going to be really cool. That starts at day 1. Within the rank resurgence lobby, you're going to be able to see those stats. Of course, there's going to be rank rewards. We're at calling cards, weapon decals, animated emblem, seasonal division operators, and then of course rank play first place. So those are people who finish season 2 in the #1 position. They're going to get a unique one-of-a-kind calling card and an emblem. Okay, rejoin. We had this in Warzone before. Just if you disconnect, obviously there's penalties to it. There's only a certain amount of time that you can be disconnected before you can get there. So just be mindful that while you're get disconnected, try to get into the game as soon as possible. But it breaks it all down here, how long that's going to look like, what that time is going to look like. And of course, if somebody drops before the game starts, they're going to pull you out so that that won't happen to you. Also, you get some SR forgiveness. So if you got a matchmate teammate disconnects anytime, you're not going to lose any SR for that match. Okay, so restrictions, obviously bronze to platinum can party up with any restrictions, without any. Diamond can only be within 2 skill divisions, and iridescent, including top 250 and crimson, can only play with 1 skill division. So if you're crimson, you can only play 1 down, which is diamond, or 1 up, which is iridescent, okay, which in top 250 as well. Additionally, right, so you're going to be able to see the hot streak. You saw this before. If you win, you're going to have like this fire going around your icon. This was pretty cool last year. And then, of course, that's going to end out the rank resurgence. If you want more information about it, you can check out my social media pages. I'll be doing coverage of it. But after that, that's rank resurgence coming in. Then we're going to have the playlist that's going live. First week of play is going to be rank resurgence on Fortune's Keep trios. We're going to have BR on Urzikstan solos, duos, trios, and quads. We're going to be playing resurgence only on Fortune's Keep right now for solos through quads. And then next week that'll rotate, but for resurgence that'll introduce Vondel. We've got some audio improvements. So ascenders, there's going to be an increased volume when you're ascending. Parachutes, increased volume. All right, that's not going to be misconstrued as a parachute. So removing environmental sounds that can confuse the two. Reduced enemy parachute occlusion while firing a weapon. So that means while you're firing, the sound around you is not going to decrease. All right, and that was an issue where you're firing a weapon, a guy drops down on you, no notification. Also, there's going to be a intended noise made for enemies that drop in the area when they use a redeploy drone. So it can just sneak up on you. In Resurgence, we're getting this squad wipe streak mechanic, which is going to add a skull and sickle icon next to the remaining team and players, your kills and players that are watching you. This represents the number of squad wipes you achieve back to back within a 90-second window. You're going to look like a straight savage. You're going to be a juggernaut, and everybody's going to know who you are. A white flare shoots up from the last enemy player to be slain after each streak, and it's visible for around 10 seconds. This enables rival squads to spot your aggression if they're observant. So check it out. If you're real sweaty, people are going to be able to find you and compete with other squads and claim in-game calling cards. And this is just squad wipe streak. That's just new event that's coming into Warzone, and this doesn't affect rank play, so you don't have to worry about that. So we're getting some new contract. We're getting the eradication contract, which is like some zombie event. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see how that works, but I guess in that zombie environment there's gonna be zombie power-ups. So full armor, max ammo, fire sale, looting spree. You're gonna get a bunch of advantages to doing that. So that'll be in that zombie power-ups eradication contract. All right, this is across all changes. So now we're getting into some of these quality of play changes. Right here, we're getting health regen delayed. So it's been decreased from 7 seconds down to 6. And not only that, but we're going to see health regen increase to 50 HP up from 40. So we're going to move that a little bit faster. And of course, what that means for the medic vest or the survivor perk is that regen delay is going to start at 4 seconds, which also sees an increased value for the regeneration changes above. Ground loot has been mixed up. Some have been removed. They removed the semi-auto or the burst weapons from the ground. And with the MW2, they moved more out. So you're only going to see 22% of weapons on the ground be MW2 guns as opposed to the 36 as it was before. Danger zone tac map notification. All right, so an icon has been added to the tac map to show the danger zone of an incoming precision airstrike. Players in this area are at risk of being damaged. So now you'll be able to see it, and this will draw players to move away from it and not get hit. We'll see how this plays out, because before you can really see it, so that had a tactical advantage. And of course, the precision airstrike banner radius, you're gonna, alongside obviously the new tac map notification, you're going to get a banner or a radius at which players see the existing warning banner for precision on the HUD, and it has an increased range. UAV HUD notifications, right? So now you're going to see a small red outline around your mini map when you're under the influence of an enemy UAV. You will now know if you're being pushed by another team because you're going to have that UAV above you. A lot of people are probably going to be happy about this, right? A lot, especially your tactical movers. I think this provides two things. One, it provides transparency, right? Because we have those players who go, how did he know I was there? He's cheating. I'm gonna spam report him. Okay, that's just one extreme. The other side of it is every other item when you drop the UAV, it does it. So like a stronghold or the UAV beacon stations, they all do it already. This is just kind of all in alignment. So auto-equip durable gas mask. So players will now auto-equip the durable over the regular by default. And players can still equip a regular mask over the equipped durable in the backpack. Redeploy drone ping. So instead of it pinging in the air now, the beacon has now been put at the bottom of the redeployment drone, so it's easier to see. Death location highlight. Players' death icons appear on the redeployment and remain visible until the player has landed. And that helps you find where you left all your stuff at. And that icon is going to stay up for about an extra 10 seconds if you land near it. Lootable grenade visibility. So before the smoke grenade and the loadout marker, they would be laying down. They'll just be up right now so that you can see what they look like and distinguish it amongst your loot. Auto equip stowed kill streaks, it'll just keep on. So like if I have a UAV goes in, but now if I have a UAV and I have a precision, it's just gonna auto equip the next one. Live ping fades. Oh my gosh, dude, having to clear pings while you're in the middle of a fight. Guess what? While players are aiming down sight, those pings are going to fade away now. Thank you for this change. Stow equipment perk package. You can just stow them now before, like you could do before in the last reiteration of Warzone. In Urzikstan, we're going to get a buy station shuffle. So it's going to be a refresh to gameplay loop and combat scenario. So wherever you thought there was a buy station before, well, it's probably not there anymore. But the number of available buy stations have not changed. Gulag loadouts have been refreshed. Item drops. So portable radar suppression mines will be decreased by 30%. So you'll see them less. Jesus, dude, I would see like 5 radars in one room. And the Champions Quest for the nuke. They changed the elements, the order of the elements. If you're interested in that, the chopper gunner is increased by 10%. Defuse time has decreased by 10 seconds, or to 10 seconds from 15. So it's going to be a little bit harder. But all progress resets at season 2. In season 1 reloaded, there were over 6,500 detonations. So it looks like for those noob chasers, it's out there and it's really exciting. So get in there, give it a try. Gulag tokens are no longer going to be in the resurgence loot table. Thank you. Dynamic fog has been decreased to 8% of games as opposed to 24%. Hopefully this will make people happy, but I'm certain people would just be happy if it was gone. But you know, oh my god. The mother of all updates, the weapon update. I might actually have to make it its own video. If you like this video and you want to see more, check out the weapons update video right here. Appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.